I'm Seth in the sweats.
I'm Easy in the suits.
You're now listening to Sweats and Suits podcast.
Now give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Sweats and Suits podcast. Sweats and Suits podcast.
You are now listening to Sweats and Suits podcast. Got to start it? Oh shit, my bad. Welcome to another episode of Sweats and Suits podcast. I am the man in the sweats, Seth, and I'm missing my partner today, man. Eric had a lovely baby girl, Lily. So, congrats to him and Devin. But yeah, he on that maternal leave, the nigga. But you know, new babies, man. You know what that means for the fellas. 23 and 1, man. We on lockdown. You know, you gotta be home, gotta take care of everything. So shout out to him. But you know, the show must go on. Even though we ain't potted in a while. I've been on the everyday pod. We done put out some of them joints, but man, shout out to y'all. And Dooch in the building with me, you know, per usual, the man behind the mics. And I got a special guest in with me. So for the next few weeks, I'm going to try to record. I'm going to try to get y'all something, but I got a special guest with me. I'm going to be part of her panel this coming Saturday. She is also a Riverside graduate, so you know she's of a good bloodline. You know, she comes from a great background, of course, you know. Shout out to those Tigers. But I got my girl Dezilynnn in the building. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. What it do?
I ain't want to throw out your last name, you know.
No, we good.
Okay, cool.
You good with that?
All right. On IG, she is Dezilynnn.
Dezilynnn, Ray. I don't know. It's up.
I'm getting a text message about some street pharmaceuticals right now. Give me a second. No, but she's in the building with me. We're going to discuss a lot today. I am part of her panel, as I said, this Saturday. So, first of all, how are you?
I'm good.
Okay. All right. You happy?
Good.
Everything good?
For the most part.
Okay, cool.
For the most part.
I'm tired. I've had an exhausting couple of days. I was in Chicago yesterday. Then I had to go straight to work. Football is back up and running. Shout out to those Chargers. I'm gonna be having a Red Cup event soon to raise money for them boys. So
Heck yeah.
I want y'all, you know, I'm gonna start putting that in y'all ear now. It might be soon this Saturday. I don't know how quick we're gonna get drunk. But when we do.
Saturday.
Hey, after. Your event is 12:30 to 4:30.
That's true.
Get your tickets.
Okay, yeah.
So I can
get your
I can
tickets.
do that. And then everybody from there, we can
Turn
go
up
after set
Okay.
at
That
the
works.
spot. 5 to goddamn 9 or 5 to close, whatever y'all want to do.
Yeah.
But Seth ain't gonna be there to close. But we can party. It's whatever. I just want to put that bug in y'all ear early. You know what I'm saying? But overall, it's been good. Things have been great. Again, shout out to E for the baby. Shout out to Dooch, man. He dropped the new shirts. We got the new Milwaukee joints out here. 414 day happened. Shout out to the hookah hotties. Got a chance to pod with them when they were here. They love Milwaukee, and Milwaukee loved them from Atlanta. So shout out to you ladies. I told y'all I was going to make sure I shouted y'all out on our pod too. So you got to get it. Got to get it. You know what I'm saying? But we're not here for all that, man. We're here to talk some shit. I'm here to let Desi get her shit off. Talk about her event. It's a different kind of event.
It is.
And I'm still wondering why she chose my black ass.
Okay, listen.
Hey, I feel like Andre 3000. Don't give me no gun then. You know what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? But tell us about the event, man. Tell these people what the fuck I'm a part of now.
Oh, my God. Okay, so Fearless Women Table Talk event. Saturday, April 29th, it's happening. It's going down. This is a women-led conversation. We are coming to the table, and we are talking about the issues that we face every day. So we're talking about dating, talking about co-parenting, we're talking about marriage, divorce, gender roles, everything in between, anything you can think of. And we have invited a panel of men, Seth being one of those men. Now, when listen, I don't know like specifically why I asked you, but no, I think you're gonna bring, you know, something you gonna bring something, you know.
To those of you that listen to Sweats and Suits podcast for a long time and just know me personally, y'all know what the fuck going on with me, man. This is gonna
See, that's it right there. Okay, let me tell you, I got a confession.
Okay, what's up?
So I was really nervous, honestly. So we did our live, right? We was on, Instagram. We did our live, and the thing that I love about you, right? You are pretty much uncut, like you raw. You say it however it is, and I love that. I do, but I'm like, okay, so I'm encouraging people to come to this event, and it's a healing space. It's like, we have to be intentional about making sure that everybody feels heard, that it's a safe space, and we want people to be able to speak their truth without feeling like, they being judged. None of that stuff, right? And so you gotta be nice.
I'm nice as fuck.
You gonna be nice?
Listen, nobody can say I'm mean. Okay? You might say, hey, I don't know if I want to hear that, but you can never say I'm mean, right?
Okay.
So, I'm not one of those. Here's my thing. Everybody, and this is why I'm glad you chose me, because no matter what, I'm going to give you the truth. Now, mind you, it is a safe space, and I want to let everybody know, everybody know me. I'm not perfect. I done told y'all multiple times about how I fucked up. I'm going to tell them I fucked up. I'm just not finna go for the bullshit. Like, don't sell me no fake answers.
Okay. So you holding people accountable. And you
Absolutely.
making sure that we speaking our truth. Okay. I feel that.
That's it.
I mean, that's what...
As long as you
that's
speak,
all we
listen,
ask for.
if you speak your truth, right, and you're not afraid. See, the biggest thing for me is, and what I tell people is, I don't want to hear no, don't pussyfoot, right? So again, been on this pod for years now, and people have become accustomed to who I am, my life. I'm an open book, right? And I think that's the fear for me, is that people, I don't want people feeling like they come in here and got to be something. I ain't nobody. I know when we did the live, I was like, I wanted to give you a taste of how I can be.
Okay.
I can get there. Now, it depends on this room. You might have some women in there who are quiet, well-versed, and everything.
Well-versed.
I don't want to hear that shit. So tell me, what made you start doing these kind of events? Why did you start doing the table talk? Like, what inspired you? Where did it come from?
Yeah, that's a good question. This has been... So I've always technically really wanted to be a marriage and family counselor. I went to school for social work, so my line of work is in helping people, creating opportunity for growth and empowerment. I love to support people with their ideas and making them feel good about who they are.
Okay.
And so I think the relationship part of it came the last few years. I actually wrote a book. It's a marriage journal that my husband and I, my not current husband, he's not my
He's your ex-husband.
Ex-husband.
The say ex-husband.
I'm still,
see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? She was trying to be like, don't pussyfoot. Just say it.
I don't like that.
It was
like,
your
listen,
ex nigga, because your next nigga gonna be with us. Huh? Talk about your shit.
I'm done.
No.
So we kinda wrote
maybe
this
not
book.
that thuggish, but
No, you good. We wrote this book, and it's a journal, so it has like different gems in it about different things about marriage. And then there's pages where you can go and do activities with your partner. And then it was like including some mentorship, marriage mentorship. But so that kind of got me in the role of creating relationship opportunities. I think that this is going to be dope and a way for us to just open up communication about relationships and what's healthy and what's not healthy.
now I'm gonna say this, and I want to say this as respectful as possible, right? Do you still push that book?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I
Why?
don't. Because we wrote it together. And I feel like I'm going into my own, like I'm venturing off into my own thing, and I want to be separate. I want that to be, it's going to be new and improved when I redo this. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, because I was like, if you still pushing it, you kind of bold.
I know, right?
Y'all ain't together no more. It's like, damn, this didn't work. How this work? Do you, I mean, what you said, like even like talking about it, it does sound like a good book, though. I'm not gonna jack. Sounds like some couples need like this to do stuff together, which is great. So now you kind of venturing off. You were married. You're not married. During that time, do you feel like if there was an event like this, do you think that would have helped you?
For sure. For sure, because this event, so it's women-led, and I know I keep saying that, but it's women-led. So the goal is really to have us come together and be on the same page about some of the things that we face. A lot of it is like figuring out who you are as a woman, being your true self, your authentic self, so that when you finally do meet a man or when you come in contact with your husband, you don't pull from your trauma, you don't pull from your experiences, and you are able to like walk in who you are. That's what really attracts a man, is when you can be who you are, and then the person who you're supposed to be with is gonna come to you.
Well, I think that's what attracts women too. I've always said, you be yourself, they'll flock to you. You can't.
No, seriously.
You can't fake it. You know what I'm saying? You can't fake real. I mean, you could try, but eventually it's gonna come to the light. You can't fake it forever.
Right.
I look at it. I look at this event, and when I heard about it, and I was like, all right, let's see if they're gonna grill me or they're gonna let me chill. But I look at like you got a lot of diversity on the panel. There's a lot of people from different backgrounds. I know a lot of the guys. Like I said, I think I know 5 of the 6, right? Like out of 5 of us, I know all of them except 1.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I'm eager to see. I want to see how these people that I know, how they answer some questions.
Yeah. And it's gonna be different because it's pretty diverse, but a lot of the people that you know on the panel, like my brother was on the live, he said like I done grew up a little bit. I feel like that's the case for a lot of y'all. Like from the times where we knew each other, it's like we kind of different people now.
Yeah, like you knew me in high school. Obviously, I was a child. I was immature. I did some immature things. Living in my truth, I was a whore. That was me. I wasn't proud of who I was. Actually, I am. I'm proud of who I was. Like, niggas got to stop doing that. Like, I was proud. Like, I enjoyed the fact that I was killing it with the ladies. Like, I don't know. Some people look back like, oh, I didn't want to be that guy. I did. I was him Duncan. I was him Hardaway. I was Timothy De La Ghetto.
Wow.
I was him. Okay. And I don't mind admitting that. And
that's
I think
your truth.
Yeah, but like I said, that's kind of what I bring. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, I'm open book. I'm there to talk. So I will say this, ladies, y'all should be there because it's gonna be some fun. I think my wife is gonna be in the building.
Okay, period.
She know my whole story.
I'm excited for that. I've always been curious about your dynamics with your wife. I've never met her, but I'm very curious to know what kind of woman can hold you down, because you're not like a bad, you a good person. You came from our house, period. So I know your character. Like it is what it is. But
come on now, she preaching. I didn't know you came to preach.
Yeah, he irritated.
Shit, I didn't know we was having church up here.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see you and her together. Like, how do y'all?
She not gonna say shit. She gonna look.
No, I want her to.
You know
say
why?
Stuff.
I'm gonna tell you why.
She probably got so many gems. Like just being married.
Yeah, but Courtney, she's gonna be there to fact check.
Okay. Period.
She not gonna let me bullshit y'all. Like that's part of why we get along so great. Is because if I start bullshitting, I'm gonna hear it. Yeah. Oh, you're a liar. You was bullshitting. You was selling it a little bit. I see what you was doing. I know why you did it, but so that's exciting. What do you think? So, from your past couple of events, what kind of women have you had in the building? Like, tell me about the diversity of ladies.
Beautiful, bomb, educated, socially capable of holding their own. Just
all of that is single, huh?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Nah,
I was wondering.
I mean, some of them are single.
A lot of
them are single.
Yeah, it's cool. It's okay.
But you know what? I think really what attracts some of the women is the fact that there's a male panel, right? So we can have these conversations all day between us women, and we can get,
y'all
we
get
can
deep.
down
Y'all
to
probably
it. Just like y'all. I don't know if niggas be talking, but you know,
you don't want to see these group chats.
I kind of do, but no. But I think what attracts, them really is just the idea of being able to. Here, I'll take that. The idea of being able to be in a conversation with a man, like get his perspective, and not like the man that you messing with, because I don't know. Sometimes people that be arguments. You know that people don't. People, it's different when you get it from somebody else, from another guy, from a different, experience.
Different background, different experience. Their experience is not you. Okay, I like that. So what separates your event from other events? Like, what is your difference? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you? Because there are other, there are different like woman help events out there, and because I feel like that's what this is. This is a woman help event, right? I call it women help. And I don't want to sound like y'all charity cases, so let me say this the right way. It's a chance for women to get enlightenment. Like, and do you plan on doing a woman paddle with all guys in the building?
So I'm glad you asked. It's not that I'm not planning on doing that, but I have something even better planned for the end of the year. I don't want to speak too prematurely, but my vision, the vision that God gave me, is to do
Come on now, Lord.
Come on, Lord. Is to do a speed dating event. So my goal is
I've done those.
Yeah, I think that'll be really dope, like a mix and mingler. I'm gonna invite the men from the panel. Well, clearly not the married ones.
No, invite me.
You want to come?
I love to host it.
You want to host?
I'll host it. If I don't host it, I'll even be one of the dates. My wife will let me do it. She be like, "Don't nobody want your ass." I'm like, no.
That's why I'm saying that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just doing, like, I'll do it just, even if I'm not there to date, I could be the buffer. Like, sometimes you got to throw a person in that, like, halfway through, you just need somebody to be like, well, how's it going?
Okay.
What's up with that?
Like a secret shopper kind of thing.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like, I got two. Man, events, you see how I do? You see me? You see me? I'm event king, bro.
Well, I would love to have you host with me. I have a couple other people who were interested in hosting, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do that.
No, I mean, let them. If they ask you first, I'm not pressing for it.
It's not a first. It's a who is more.
I will just come watch some people just fail. Like, that shit funny.
Oh my god.
Hey, because every date can't be great.
I swear.
See, and that's the thing. See, this is the shit this is the shit people don't talk about. So when you have these speed dating events, every date ain't gonna be the shit. Everybody ain't dateable. You might have one good date at that motherfucker, and she don't even like you. Like,
I mean, that's true. That's true, honestly.
Most of these events are geared for the women. It is like basically a buffet for women to decide, well, do I like this nigga? Because it's not about the niggas.
It's not. And honestly, if we had to choose between the two of us who would put this event on, it would be me. It would be me.
It's for you.
Yeah.
But I mean, we threw a speed dating event. It was all right.
Did you?
I know some people who left and shout out to Sweats and Suits for getting some coochie in some niggas' hands.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Hey, shout out to y'all for coming through. Hey, you cleaned up, didn't you, boy?
I'm curious.
I know at least 3 or 4 who hit from that.
That's funny.
It was beautiful. It was a good event.
Yeah.
But it's never for the men. Like, niggas get the raw deal.
The outcome is for the men. You win
it's
at the
not.
end.
Listen,
No, you don't think so?
It's an auction. It's basically
Not
like
an
a free auction for niggas. Like, you auctioning off niggas. Like, all right, you're gonna sit, you're gonna move. Okay, because who get up and move?
The man is going to get up and move. I might switch that up though. I might switch that up.
You gonna make the women get up?
First of all, I'm not getting cute and sexy for no reason. I'm gonna stand my cute ass up and I'm gonna walk around.
Well, you supposed to stand up anyway when the dude sit down, because y'all is either supposed to hug or shake hands anyway, right? Because if I was speed dating, every table I go to, nah, get up. I need to see what that hug game like. That's important to me. If you can't hug, then what the fuck we talking about?
You need to be able to
I need to
hug.
see what it's talking about. I need to, hey, let me hold your hand
Right.
up.
Let me see. Let her twirl around a little bit. See, now who on action?
Yeah, no, we on that.
Now who
We on that. Hey, listen. Hey, stand her up. No. You got this from Fashion Nova?
You play too.
Oh, this Sheen. Okay. All right, Sheen. Yeah, Sheen. Okay. Nah, that's just how that's how I view speed dating. I think speed dating is a great event, but it's just not for us. Like a lot of these events that
So what's your concern?
I don't have a concern. Shit, niggas don't care about being pieces of meat. And that's also the other truth. That's the other side of it. Even though we know it's for the women, we know we're being treated like pieces of meat, we don't give a fuck. That's the beauty.
You benefit.
Because
you benefit
kind of
at the end.
We kind of benefit. It's more like we have a grand reward. Let's say that there's a grand reward for us. Some coochie.
You think. You think. You know what? Let's talk about it. So, what's this idea behind men being sexual, right? Mm-hmm. So,
why is coochie important?
No, I know why it's important.
Oh, okay, because I was like, man.
I'm trying to figure out where you gonna listen. I don't want to be saying coochie and stuff, but
say coochie.
Like if you
which one you prefer? We got there's so many names for it. Twat. Snatch.
We can say woman. We can say
okay.
When a man
Women's
is
coochie.
looking for
vagina.
So his money comes up, and it's not equivalent, but it comes up. So if you are pursuing a woman, and you're in your mind, you finna smash.
Maybe.
But so where does the money come from? Like you gotta. Is it a I pay for the date and then I'm expecting to get to smash after that or
like look, only time I'll say this. 9 times out of 10, if it's a first date, cool. But if a woman comes to the date and she's like, well, look, I don't have sex with a man for the first 90 days, blah, blah, blah. And his response is, well, I don't spend money on a woman for the first 90 days. Your face. Ugh.
Because if you go into a bar, restaurant, and you pursuing a woman, the first thing you probably gonna do is buy her a drink,
which is fine.
Money spent.
Which is fine.
Now, if she wants to continue on, she like you, the second thing would be, let's go have coffee or let's go to lunch or dinner.
But you're expecting me to pay for it.
I would like that. That would be nice.
And I would expect
and
that.
And what problem do you have with paying for it?
I won't, but don't. Okay, so what problem do you have with fucking me after day 20?
Because that's too far.
Why is that too far? But it's okay for me to spend money on you. Why is it okay for me to take you on dates for 90 days?
Because that's your job. You're a man and you want to pursue a woman, right?
Oh.
You want her to feel special. You want her to feel like you're going after her. So why wouldn't you intentionally do things to make her feel like she's special? So let me ask you a
question. What is she doing for me then?
She's calling you, texting you, giving you her time, spending time with you.
I'm doing the same thing.
She might. Yes, but it's a woman. It's the roles are different.
But that's the problem.
It's not the same. It's not.
I have no problem with that.
As dating me is different than me. What I see as dating you.
And I see us dating as I'm not saying that you have to fuck me on day 20. I'm not saying you got to fuck me on day 25. I'm not saying you have to fuck me on day 90. But don't come into this with that as the precedent. Don't say that that's the fence. Because if that's the case, then I can start making my own guidelines. But when I say something about not spending money on everything we do, we can still spend time. We can still go to that lunch date. Yeah. But it's Dutch. You pay for yours, I'll pay for mine.
I mean, that works.
And then that way it's even because I'm still giving you my time. I'm still texting. I'm still calling. I'm still pursuing. I'm still teaching you, or not teaching, but showing you that I'm interested. Mm-hmm. I'm giving you everything. I'm giving you everything you want.
Yeah.
But soon as I bring up sex,
it's just so, okay, let me tell you, I think the thing behind it when men bring up sex, it's a lot of women. If you got us all into a room together and you said, raise your hand if you've ever been sexually molested or if you've ever been sexually abused. It's a lot of women who experience that. Mm-hmm. So off top, a woman feel like she has to protect herself. I know for me personally, when a man lead with sex, that's a red flag.
It should be.
That's a red flag. And
should be.
honestly, you don't even have to say the word sex. You don't have to say, I want to have sex with you.
It's your actions.
It's your actions. I'm turned off automatically because I'm not.
You're not just a body.
This is I have to protect me. Since I was 15, I had boobs and ass. Like, niggas been trying to holler at me since then. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very uncomfortable for a woman when she has to feel like I got to protect myself because this man don't want to do nothing but have sex with me.
But, and for that kind of guy, I understand that. But if I don't show you anything sexual, then why are you putting up a sexual boundary? If I haven't shown you anything sexual, there was no need for you to even throw the sexual guard up because I haven't been sexual.
I don't think it would be
Right.
you. So if it's you or another guy who's not, you leading with conversation, you trying to mentally stimulate me.
Yes.
You trying to make me
I'm
feel
trying to
special
do all
because
of
of
that.
what, me as a woman, then that's different. But you can't lie. It's a lot of niggas out here.
that can't lie. First of all, and then they're gonna show their hand at some point
Off bat.
which is why I said, just like I know, like you would date a chick, you would know, all right, this is just fucking, or oh, okay, I kind of want to get to know her and put in time with her. Mm-hmm. But chicks always say, oh, I want to know when he just want to fuck. No, you don't. No, you don't. You want us to wine, dine, make you feel fine, all of that shit. Even if I just want coochie. And even if I tell you I just want coochie, you still want to make a nigga work. And I hate to say it work, but you want to make sure that he earns it. I respect that. Mm-hmm. Then let's have that. Let's have that conversation.
Okay.
Like, because let's be honest, everybody's had the conversation about flying out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Flued out. You getting flued out?
That one.
If you getting flued out, do you expect sex? I got you. You need a napkin.
Yeah.
She want to wipe the top. Pause.
Thank you.
I look at it like,
Nice visual there.
unless you got to wash, you might have to go. They was in the middle. I had to clean up that stuff. Oh, a thing of napkins. Oh, okay. We've all talked about flued out, right? Mm-hmm. It's one of the main podcast topics, especially when you're first starting. If a nigga fly you out, there you go.
Oh, thank you.
Is it fair for him to expect sex after he's paid for your flight? Whatever, right? And the biggest response from me is usually First of all, if a chick letting you fly her out 9 times out of 10,
She know
what she coming to do, or she wants you to do that. Otherwise, she's not gonna accept it, because then she's gonna automatically think like, damn, he did all this for me and tried to pursue me the right way. I'm not interested in him like that. But then you got some women who like, fuck it, I want the free trip. I'm gonna just give him a little coochie and he'll be straight.
Yeah.
You can go out there for a 5-day trip fucking once and you just had a 5-day trip for maybe 10 to 15 minutes of action, depending on how good the pussy is. Ain't that fair?
See, my thing is,
But see, women got this thing about, I'm not selling my body. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that, but everybody got a price in their head. Everybody got a price. I don't care what nobody say. As woman and as strong and as you are, there's a number. There is a number that if a man walked up to you, clean papers, bunch of cash, no strings attached,
and he fine.
Fine, ugly, whatever the fuck. Now the fine number may be a little lower than the ugly number.
See,
but every woman got their number, right? Right or wrong?
Okay, let's rewind, because first of all, if you dealing with a woman, ain't no woman. Okay, you want to take woman off the table or what? Because I'm speaking from a woman's standpoint.
With a woman,
when you dealing with a grown woman who know who she is, I'm not finna letting out nigga fly me out. It's a no for me, dog, because I already know what you want. And I'm not finna get to that hotel and then tell you no and now you mad. And then if you paid for me, that means how I'm finna get home. Unless, I planned for myself,
And,
I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that
real quick
smoke.
tip. If you get flued out, make sure you got a return flight.
Period.
Don't be stupid.
Don't be stupid.
Get a round trip.
Take your own money.
And make sure you got your own bread. But even with that's still a money situation. Money is like for like I said, for guys, maybe that goal is coochie. Mm-hmm. Some people's love language, surprisingly, like as weird as it may seem, is sex. Like, she had sex with me, and I know guys that'll be like half interested, showing a little bit of interest, but soon as you know, he get a taste of it and it's good and whatever, she fulfill his needs, he's in love with her. And now he head over heels. And she like, and then she the one like, nigga, it was just a fuck.
What's this? Mm-hmm.
I done seen niggas get their heart broke from getting the pussy too fast. I done seen niggas get played from getting the pussy too fast. It doesn't always end in a heartbreak for the woman. Let me say that.
That's true.
Hit the mouse, please, because the game's up. And that's something that we gotta address. It's not.
So so you know how the women got the quote unquote 90 days? Uh-huh. What's your days? Like, how do you, I mean, you married, so yeah.
No, I mean, even without,
yeah.
even without it, I didn't have one. I don't have no barriers. Like, if I feel you and we vibing and we fuck the first night, so I'm not gonna look at you no different, because the next day I could probably have the best conversation with you I've had with any woman over the past 9 months. But see, when we start getting those things in our head off top, or start having that stigmatism or whatever we want to put on it, like the, you know, what come with it, like, oh, she fucked me the first night, she must be a hoe. I don't think that. She fucked me the first night because she wanted to. We was vibing. She wanted some dick. I wanted some pussy. We drank good together. I bought her some shots. She bought me some shots. End of the night, damn. Whoops. Well, hey, good action. You know what I'm saying? It happened. I don't think of you no different, but cool. Like, what you got up the next day? All right, cool. We may only text a little bit. But when we first had that, you know, that conversation outside of the bar and being drunk, if it's bomb, I'm not finna be like, damn, I wish I didn't fuck her the first night because now I can't take her serious. All right, miss out on your blessing.
Yeah.
But like I said, if a chick hit a nigga with the 90-day sex rule, you can't be mad if he say I got a 90-day money rule.
Yeah.
Because what if you being sexual and flirting is how I know what, you know, that it's working, that you're interested. Niggas need that too.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you got to give him the pussy, but damn, at least act like you want to.
Right.
But if you already got that 90 days up, he already know, like, all right, here's what, you know what I'm saying?
Nice
like,
work.
And then some niggas just be like, I got time. I'll just wait this little 90 days, beat, and then leave you the fuck alone.
Or they fucking other girls.
Or they fucking other bitches. And then you gonna be real salty because, like, how dare you? Well, you wasn't giving me none, and you told me it was 90 days, so in
we not exclusive.
And we not exclusive. And I'm not, and in order for me to suppress my flirty ways, because if you say you got 90 days, then I'm probably not gonna say anything sexual to you because I don't want to turn you off. Like you just said, I don't want to be the guy to say some shit like, damn, baby, you like, oh, you looking at and you be like, nah, nigga, that's a red flag. Like, I told you nothing for 90 days. It's like, damn, I can't even.
And you know what's crazy? I don't think 90 days really mean 90 days. I think a woman just want to feel out, like, what's your vibe? Like, what you on? Because
do that without a day on it. Because then I could say the same thing. Man, it seems like every woman I get with use me for money. You know, they know I got a good job, so they use me. They ask me to take them to all these places, and I oblige, and I don't get nothing at the end. At the end of it, then they end up talking to another nigga, or they fucking somebody else, and I've just been this nice guy paying for all this shit. So now I got a 90-day no money rule. Like, can you handle this talking to me? Can you handle us going Dutch? Can you handle possibly picking up my tab?
Yeah, them some good questions.
Can you handle
good
that?
Question.
Because if I gotta wait for sex, that 9 times out of 10, that means I'm not gonna flirt with you sexually because I don't even want to get myself excited. 2, I don't want to know if I don't want to possibly ruin some shit because I actually do like you. Why put that? Why put any delays on anything? If you feel it, do it. If you don't.
Yeah.
Because the worst thing in the world is thinking that y'all got a vibe, or thinking that you know, damn, she got this rule, or man, I could tell she's very standoffish about this. Now, it's one thing, like you said, there's a lot of women in these situations, molestation, you know, abuse, all of that. And I'm totally understand that. Like I've talked to, you know, had conversations with women that said that it's happened to them. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, dudes should, like, pry a little bit. Find out who that person is before you start being overtly sexual. Now, mind you, if you meet somebody in the club, all they got is the visual. You in there with your titties out, short dress on. That's all they can really comment on. I'm not gonna come in there and be like, your brain is so beautiful.
Right.
I don't know your mind.
Know your brain.
I don't know you. I don't know nothing about you. I just see that ass and them titties, and I'm on it.
Exactly.
So yeah, that may be how I initially come at you. Now, okay, maybe the next day the conversation is different. Where he tried to do that and she be like, wait, just because of what I was wearing, I was out with my girls, I was comfortable. But, I'm telling you now, that's not me. Like, I'm not overtly sexual. It makes me a little uncomfortable. Like, women have to be okay with saying that. That's the part that women got to get to. Is being able to say, I'm not comfortable with that. Cool. Now I know as a man, now if I can't handle that, you're not my type.
Right.
Let me move on. Let me not waste my time.
Because that's the part right there. When I say it, that it
Respect
becomes then you also have to be willing to know that this person is just not going to be for you. Because he was intended to have sex with you that night he met you. Now we in a whole nother day. In his brain, I remember you in that dress.
Yeah.
I remember what you...
I see titties. I see ass. I don't see this jogging pants and
hoodie.
and hoodie you got on. I don't see that.
Right.
I see what I met. And that's the part.
Yeah.
I think that's the part that a lot of people don't want to admit. I think women have to know that if they're gonna have any barriers like that, and that's the rule. That's the the old rule, whatever. But I don't know what the new rule. I ain't in these streets. But women may feel like they have some stuff they want to hold back on, and I guess my advice would be don't or do. It's your business. But the one thing you don't want to do is set yourself up to be played in a bigger scale. Like, I tell women they gotta, like, I feel like women gotta play the game too. Yeah. Don't show your cards. If you tell a nigga, like, don't show the cards, right? But you also want to tell a nigga, hey, if we gonna do this, here's how it should be done. Like, tell a nigga what you like.
That's
niggas,
so forward.
niggas, sometimes shut the fuck up and listen. And that's y'all problem too. Y'all will tell a nigga how to fuck, and they be mad when he do it.
How we tell him that? Not him looking at you. I'm looking for the answer.
Because dudes know what I'm talking about, don't you?
That's funny.
Because once you get a woman talking, she gonna start spilling shit.
Listen good enough.
If you listen
you mean
good
like
enough,
her preferences, like lick my toes, like
not even sexual preferences.
Oh.
But like if we talking and you say some shit like in conversation, this nigga brought me flowers, I hate flowers. Or, you know what I'm saying, my favorite candy is this. If niggas listen, they'll do it just right.
It'll be done. Period.
Just right. But so niggas don't listen. Yo, you talking to a chick and she say some shit like, he bought me flowers, I don't like flowers, but the next week you sending flowers to her job. You didn't listen. You
just doing what you want to do.
You just doing what you think works. And you weren't paying attention. A woman will tell you all day long, oh man, I like this. Or even if it's not even necessarily like financial or money wise, but damn, I really appreciate when a guy does this. Or, even if it's something like holding the door. Like I was reading this thing online and chicks are willing to give anything up on Facebook.
Oh my God.
What's something non-sexual that turns you on that a guy can do? Ladies. They all in the comments telling it.
Telling what? Please.
How they do it. Oh, one chick was like, oh, when a man, like it's something simple, like when a man holds my hands and I walk up the steps. When he holds my door for me and I know he looking. When he asks me, not just how my day was, but he wants details about my day. Oh, he want to know.
Earlier on the day, y'all like niggas that can handyman.
It's something about it. It's something about it. It's something about it.
About a man who can do something for
It's
you.
something about it. Like shit.
This problem. I got a problem. You gonna fix it?
Change my tire. Like he's a man, quote unquote man's man. Put up some shelves. He done put together my desk for my work. Non-sexual.
That's a love language. Acts of service. That's what that is.
So, and when that's heard, if niggas pay attention, hey fellas, do the non-sexual things.
If they pay attention, is the
point.
See, and again, women will give it up. Niggas got to do the work.
I agree.
So,
I agree.
Women, and y'all don't want to get played. Sometimes you got to shut the fuck up.
I agree with that too. I agree with that too.
Don't tell a nigga how to get the pussy and then be mad that he got the pussy.
It's not the mad about how he got it. It's the how you treat me afterward.
Okay.
I'm okay with getting it, but I ain't no hoe, so don't treat me like I'm a hoe. Like we had good conversation. Now you ain't get these draws easy. You ain't get them easy. So once you get it, still treat me like a human. Still treat me like I'm beautiful and that, you know, like I got value.
Have you been treated like that before?
I have.
You been treated like a hoe?
Oh, hoe, no. I mean, no, yeah.
Like, let's get some.
I'm like a hoe. Okay, wait, yeah. No,
So
yeah, I have
you've been
experience.
treated like the nigga got the pussy, and then it's like, you changed now. Okay,
That's all you wanted.
that's all you wanted. So how did that make you feel?
In the moment, it hurt. It hurt my feelings because I'm a good person. Like, I feel like I'm wifey material. So, but I also got to remember, like, every nigga don't want to wife me. You know, everybody is not on that level. So if I go into it and I allow that, then I have to be willing to accept, like, okay, this is probably the end of that. It's probably the end of that. But yeah. But I got a question about, like, okay, so women who are more laid back, and you can call it a role if you want to, but the women who just don't pursue, like, I'm not coming up to you. I'm not asking you, you know, I'm letting you come to me, and we flirting. You starting it.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the question is. What you think about that?
What I think about a woman, like, I think that's women. There's not a lot of aggressive women out here.
It's not.
As much as you know, it's going around, ladies, shoot your shot. They still
really.
want to be the prey,
Okay.
and that's okay. Like, okay, cool. That's old school gender roles per se, right? Which is fine. That's normal. I think women have to remember that men like to be pursued too.
Do they?
Yes. Men want to feel wanted too. It's not just y'all. Like, y'all ain't the, like, I get y'all might be the quote unquote prize, right? Cool. We supposed to treat women like the prize. We supposed to treat women like they're the ones who, you know, it's them, right? And we're pursuing them, right? I get that. And that's fine. But men also like that. Men want to feel like you want them too. Like, yes, a man probably want to feel needed a little bit, but he also want to feel wanted. Like, want me. Want me. Want me too. You know, take my pants down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Take my drawers down. Take, you know, come to me, tell me I'm smelling good today. Come to me and grab me and tell me to give you a kiss. Like, niggas want to feel wanted too.
I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. Sometimes I feel like men don't like rejection. So the men who sometimes say like that, like, I want you to approach me, is because they don't want to be rejected if they approach her. No,
it's not that, but women have a thing of showing showing interest without interest. Women want to, you know, well, I told you this. No, sometimes, like, niggas want all of that. Like, it's the same way you want us to approach, and it's not necessarily we want you to chase us, but okay, we done paid for 5 dates. Why not you? Whenever you thought this entire time, hold on, put your wallet away. I got it. That's telling us, all right, the same way that you're pursuing me, I also have that interest in you. It's okay to do that. I'm gonna look at you no differently. But I think women are caught in, some women, I'm not gonna say all, women are caught in I'm the prize. I want this. I want to be treated this way. I want to be treated like a queen. What are you doing to treat that man like a king?
I think the women who have that mindset of I want to be treated like a queen automatically know what it is and what it's like to treat a man like a king. Do they? They should.
I mean, but if they've had that, like, that's just like, you know, good guys always say, oh, the chicks want to go with the drug dealer because the money's unlimited, blah, blah. Fine, cool. I get that part. But women, it seems like men feel used in this. women feel used for pussy, men feel used for money. That's what it breaks down to.
How I see it, and when you give the woman a title of a queen, it's because we have. I'ma always feel like women are the prize. Period. I'm the prize. I'm the prize, and I'ma always be the prize because I am able to. I carry your baby for 9 months. I push out kids. I bring life. Anything that you give to me, and I know it sounds like cliche, but you don't. That's because you've never been pregnant. You never had a baby before. You never pushed the baby out of your little bitty ass coochie. Like, you don't have those experiences. You don't know what it feel like to go through postpartum depression or to feel insecure because you don't look as good. Because you know what I'm saying? You don't experience sexual abuse as often. Like, we got, it's a lot of things that make us, that we go through.
That's not fair to say. Because you know what? A lot of men have been through that as well. But they'll never talk about it.
That's unfortunate.
They encourage everybody to step up, right? They want everybody to say something. If you're being abused, say something. Tell. It's more encouraged for women to tell than a man. Because as a nigga, it's like, oh, even as a little boy, right? As a little boy, we've always taught by the older people, like older men, older guys in our shit, you want to get women. So that's why niggas lie early about when they have sex.
Or how many
they've had sex with. All of that. That's something that men have on their shoulders. You just said a lot. We'll never know what it's like to be pregnant. We'll never know what postpartum feels like. But women will never know what it feels like to be forgotten as the man in the situation.
Say more. Me
and you, let's say, okay, we walk into a room, you walk into the room with your wife, your significant other, your girlfriend that's pregnant. Oh my God, look at you, the baby. Look, oh my God. Hey, Seth. Oh my God. Okay, we're going to come. Does she need anything? We're coming to check on the baby. Does she need anything? Does she want anything? What can we do for her?
This face.
I'm hungry too.
He said I'm hungry too.
I'm tired too. I'm helping here too. I'm part of this baby's life too. I'm dad.
So do you understand that in pregnancy? No, I get you. I feel you. I feel you. And I honestly, I agree. I feel like there should be some degree of.
And hold on. And that I'm saying that and still understanding why people do that for the women. I understand that because, like you said, women are going through so many changes. I get it. But just don't forget us too. And I know it's selfish. It sounds a little selfish.
It don't. It's just
it does.
No,
anybody's gonna hear that and be like, "Well, that's selfish for you to think that way."
Of course not. I don't think that. I think most of your celebration of being, involved becomes when you're the father. Like becomes when the baby is born. Then you get your he a dad. Like he a good dad. He take care of his children. Blah blah blah. He's involved. He's
doing what he's supposed to do.
Just like a woman is doing what she's supposed to do.
I think. But that comes with the mama's baby, daddy's maybe. We can walk away, y'all can't.
That's true.
So there is a little bit of that also in the air.
That's true.
There's but these are the things that aren't said enough.
Definitely not.
Like, women are great. I love y'all.
Thank you.
Women are excellent.
Thank you so much.
But I think where women are celebrated, sometimes men are lost in that gap.
I would agree with that.
We get lost in a little bit of a gap and a little bit of a scrum of things. And that's tough. And men should be okay with saying that. Men have to learn to be okay with saying I'm not okay.
Yeah.
With how we're treated sometimes.
Yeah. So can you, if you had to give it language and you had to put words to it, when you trying to request your appreciation or like, hey, I'm here too, do you just simply say that? Because that's easy. or do you need to make it more of an event? Like, okay, I'm finna throw us a seed. I just planted my seed party. You know?
It ain't that. It ain't that.
About to be a daddy party. You know,
But
like
let's
something.
let's think about this. Just in recent years, maternity leave became a thing.
Period.
How long
Well
did it
deserved. I mean, we're not gonna talk about how long did it take when women got our rights. We way behind.
Right, all right.
We're not
all
talking
right.
about how much time.
No, I'm talking. But
I understand though.
we're
I do
talking
get
about
that.
in just the sense of a baby. Yes, okay. Women are behind in a lot of things. I get it. There's a Me Too movement for a reason.
Period.
But this nigga got 51 points. I'm sorry. While we're potting, I'm watching this bus game, and I'm getting so pissed off at this nigga.
Preoccupied.
But this, as far as babies go, like it is. I feel like it took so long for us to semi be acknowledged, and I'm so glad that we are now.
That's valid.
I'll say that. Yeah, man. Look at you, potting. No, but there's a lot of things that are unsaid on both sides, and I think that's why your event is important. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, y'all need to get them tickets, man.
I appreciate that.
Come on, get them tickets.
No,
man.
seriously.
So tell them
Get
where
them
they can get
tickets,
the tickets and
register.
everything.
The link is in my bio. It's a registration form because whatever I do is not just an event. This is we trying to change. We trying to heal. We trying to get clarity and understanding around what it is that we doing. I feel like, and I hate to keep saying this, the pandemic fucked us up just a little bit. Like we don't do stuff the same. We don't communicate. We don't know each other. We're not trying to get to know each other. It's very frustrating. Especially when we want stuff like marriage or we want consistent fatherhood. The good thing that I love about I'm going to find another word for ex-husband because I don't like that word. Because he's a really good, I couldn't ask for a better partner to have had children with. We are, that's our main priority and he does such a good job. But it's a lot of people who struggle in that area, co-parenting. It's baby mama, baby daddy, drama situations, and we need to get off that. Our kids deserve better, and we trying to heal. So that's the point. Go to my page, Dezilynnn. Click the link in my bio, register, get your tickets, ladies, and join this conversation. We need to talk.
Well, shout out Dezilynnn for being here with us today, man. Glad you could pull up. It's still time to get tickets.
Thanks for having me.
Are you selling tickets at the door?
I am really trying to avoid that.
Okay, we're trying to avoid tickets at the door.
I'm trying to avoid that, but I'm not going to turn you away. If you come and you haven't, it's last minute, you want to come, please come.
Register.
I still want you to
register. Hit me up. Hit her up. Like I said, when this episode drops, we're going to put all her information in the links. Yeah, man. Just shout out. Yeah, we'll drop it tomorrow, man. We're gonna. When you hear this, it's Tuesday, so thank you for being here.
Thank you.
You
for
know what I'm
having
saying?
Me.
Give the people something to listen to, man. What you banging in your truck on the way here?
Let's just see.
Now she gotta go.
No, you know what? I got a whole playlist for the table talk. Though.
Okay, so she got a table talk playlist.
Yeah,
I fuck with that.
Yeah. Let me see what I can pull up.
Is it on Apple Music?
No.
Oh, okay. What is it on?
Spotify.
Okay, you can give us a Spotify playlist.
Okay, what you want me to do? Send it.
Yeah, you can send it. Okay. I cannot believe they finna lose this one.
Dog, if y'all lose to the AC, dog.
As the 1 seed, we're gonna be down 3-1.
Shit.
I mean, now mind you, we could come back and win this shit. It's no problem, but
Shit, it don't seem like it.
It don't.
They depressed.
It don't seem like it ain't no problem, dog.
It's not. I gotta talk that way. But yeah, man. Shit, man. Just follow us wherever you listen to a podcast. I wish this was a happier pod right now. I wish I was in a better, happier mood from these fucking Bucks. But
They show y'all how to do it.
I'm still excited. I'm still excited about this Saturday. So please show up. I hope to see some of you people in the building.
Talk event, we up.
We in there. Should I give him a key real quick, man? Eric ain't here, man. Hey, man. You know, an egg can be hard or soft, just depending on its surroundings.
I like that.
I can't believe it.